Hello. We are starting this live on a very bright Wednesday afternoon, because some of the families are busy, traveling for their internships, and so we couldn't get hold of Yogeshwari, Yogi as we fondly call her, who will be joining us today to talk about how she and her family are co-creating her teenagers' professional journey, and more so with the industry exposures, what their experiences have been like. So we are joined. Okay, we are getting joined by Yogi and Aparna. All right, I see Aparna here. Hi. Okay, I'm just waiting for Yogi to join as well. So while Yogi is joining, Aparna, maybe you can update us on. I know you're currently at your internship space. Maybe give a brief account of what is your domain that you're going deeper into, and what all have you done so far, and tell us about how you found your internship.
Okay, so I am deep diving in the field of mud construction and I'm exploring it. So how I found internship was I literally messaged everyone I know who may know people. I just found people from Google, different spaces. I messaged them and if they don't have internship, I asked them, do you think if anyone knows who can give me internship? So they gave me more contacts. That's how I got connected.
Okay. And I know that you've been, visiting spaces and trying to see how you can kind of see the arrangements and how, if you can do an internship. Tell us a bit about your visit to at Auroville. Tell us.
Okay, so I even messaged, yeah, okay. I even messaged Aarohi. In Aarohi there were different forms, and I messaged Earth Institute and Sacred Groups, but I choose Earth Institute more than Sacred Groups. So at Earth Institute, I kind of had a bit conversation with them through mail. Then we decided that I go there and visit there, and if everything works out, and one of my parents had to be with me over there since I'm not 18 plus. If everything works out, we decided that we'll stay there. If not, we'll just take it as an experience and come back. So yeah.
Okay. I am thinking Yogi is having some issues joining. Maybe we'll just rectify that. Let me see. I'm trying to add her, but she's not getting added to the live. Okay, meanwhile, Aparna, so I know all of you as a family of four went to the Earth Institute at Auroville. Uh, Give us some glimpses of what that journey was, what that experience was like.
Okay, so first day when we reached around the evening time, um, went and spoke with the senior architect over there, and we kind of decided that we'll finalize everything once we go and see the site next day, so that I get more idea about the site and how can I learn from there, what kind of work scope will be there. Or else, so that we decided like that, and we stayed there at Auroville. So we went around exploring the place. We saw people making mud bricks. So I learned a lot from them, like the measurements, how much time they cure it, different things. So I learned those type of things from them. Then I also saw different machineries, different arches, different molds which they used to make arches. And the building which we stayed was also made by mud bricks. So I was thinking how much difference it makes, the weather inside, and all those. I had quite a lot of questions, and more I questioned them, I could learn a lot over there. And they literally told me a lot of um, technical aspects, technical words which I didn't get. Uh, so they shared me that I should learn all of those to get a more deeper understanding about each and every perspective. So that was one new learning for me.
Super, super. And tell us something like, uh, how is it when you're going to these spaces and you're actually seeing and talking to people? I know you said you're learning new perspectives and getting to know about new details and all, but how is it, tell me, how is it as a feeling to go out there, be part of the industry which you're interested in? What is that feeling like? At 13, you're going to spaces and learning from people. What does it mean to you as an individual?
Okay, so when somebody speaks about something, you get some idea, but when you go and see through your eyes, it's totally different. So when I spoke to them, even the Earth Institute, when I had a conversation with them, the idea which I had in my mind about the space was totally different, and it didn't have the same resemblance when I went and saw it. Each and every minute thing was a new learning for me. So there, they did it. They even for the toilets, for example, they kept it under an arch so that it saves more space. So each and everything over there had its own meaning. So yeah.
Right. And I know that, as part of your deep diving in natural building and mud construction, you are planning to anyway make a shower at Aarohi campus. So I'm sure all these details and technicalities are only adding to your knowledge, and it's helping you visualize your design more accurately, right?
Yes.
Right, right. So, for people who are joining us newly, CoVersity works on the concept of deep diving into your domain and working in order to learn. That is what these youth are doing, where they take up projects, either client projects or self-designed projects or community projects. They go for industry exposure in terms of internship, volunteering, so which is where Aparna, who's interested in mud construction and natural building, is looking at different spaces where she could do an internship, and she's got an internship for the next few months, which we'll get more details from Aparna. So Aparna, tell us, about where you are finally now and what's your plan for the rest of the, industry exposure, as we call it.
Okay. So I am at a place near Krishnagiri. So they are constructing a dorm type rooms over here through RAM cob method. So today was my first day hands-on work, and I just now came from there. And I was actually a bit nervous, as I mentioned before. I didn't have much idea how my day will be. But when I came here and did the first work, when I laid my hands in the mud, I got some clarity and idea how it will be. I am planning to visit few places in this few months journey, and I have also gotten volunteering opportunity for 4 days in a workshop. So I'll be going there just for 4 days. So they'll be conducting workshops. I'll be volunteering there. So I'll be working with them in the sense not going for learning, going for working, and I'll learn through that.
Right. And how many days are you planning to do your internship with at Krishnagiri?
2 months, because this building is like about to get over in 2 months. It's in that stage. We have started raising the walls. So yeah.
Lovely, lovely. And I am just waiting for Yogi. I guess she's having some difficulties. Yogi, I would suggest if you can just, get out of the live and come back again and send a request. I've been accepting, but some challenges on that front. Okay. What else? Tell me, like, I know your parents had some concerns while I'm waiting for Yogi to join and hear her perspective. I know your father had some concerns. You at 13 going out to places and traveling and the whole logistic affair that needs to happen for an internship to happen. Tell us about that. How did you guys as a family uh, co-create, discuss, reflect, and what have you guys arrived at?
Okay, so that's one reason because of all those concerns which they had. That's the one reason why we go to place and see it and decide. That's one of the reasons.
Hmm.
So when you see the place, you get some idea how safe it is, seeing the surroundings, seeing the people interacting with them, you get that idea. And the one which I'm staying right now, it's like a uh, not campus. It's a few people who are into open learning. They are here and they are building a dorm for them. So it's kind of safe place. And we came here. We visited here once before going to Auroville, and then we decided to this place. Yeah.
Lovely. So the idea is you guys are visiting different spaces as a family, seeing, connecting with people and understanding how the safety issue is in terms of, and your travel and all those things. Tell us about that, reaching out to these places. Sometimes I'm sure you would have to do it by yourself. How are you figuring those things out? Because I know Yogi has been very nicely reflecting on Discord channels for us. So maybe you could give those perspectives, how the whole other logistics are being managed.
Okay, so I came here just yesterday for the stay.
Mm,
We haven't really planned like I'll go home and come back. How will it happen? But we have some idea how all we can happen because there are some bus services
mm,
and there are and what they decided yesterday was that once they'll come with me
mm.
in the public transport so that I get some idea how it works, then maybe I can travel alone. And since I have some experience of traveling alone from Aarohi to home, but those are like very safe ways, like not normal buses. So
Mm.
it's a quite it will be a new experience as well as maybe some challenges would be there, but I'm actually really waiting for that.
Right, right, absolutely. And tell us about your own. As in, I'm sure you're saying you had butterflies, and you're like still kind of, trying to see how this experience is unfolding. But overall, what are your thoughts? What's your this is my plan from this internship phase. This is how I want to, kind of learn, or these are the things. What are your plans from this phase?
Okay, one main thing which I wanted to learn from this internship period was the drawings. How they
Mm,
design a house or a space, on what basis, and how they bring it to actual diagram. That's one thing which I wanted to learn. And here we have they have a site architect who works on beach in the site. So I think I can learn a lot from her, interacting and connecting with her, questioning her that that way I can learn more and add value to myself as well as add value to this place.
super. I think Aparna, what we should do is maybe Yogi is not able to join. So I'm just thinking, should we start the live once again? Because I'm really looking forward to her perspectives and her sharing as well. So
Okay.
I'm going to discontinue this live and we start again. So please join again. So
Yes.
whoever is
Yes.
sorry, there are some technical glitches where Yogi is not able to join, and her perspectives are like golden words. She keeps reflecting, so we don't want to miss out on that. So please come back again. We restart the live in some time. Okay, immediately. We restart immediately. So please join. So Aparna, you can also join in some once I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Bye.
Bye.